Here with Aneesh Chopra from the United States government. Tell me about the call to action, the message you're bringing here to the smart grid community. Tell us about the green button.
Well, we've made some tremendous progress in the standards programs under the Smart Grid Interoperability Panel that's led by our Commerce Department and our Department of Energy. And we want to put that work into action. You know, one thing we've learned on the internet is that we get going. We don't wait for the perfect. We start with rough consensus and in the technology world running code. And I challenge the group to get moving. Let's take the standards that have been adopted, that are looking like they're the consensus documents moving forward, and let's get the first version 0.1 on the street. Will it be the perfect way consumers access their energy data? Maybe, maybe not. But when you get started, people will learn and iterate, that feedback loop will close. In the years since we've launched a blue button service that was so simple in healthcare, you could download your own data, 400,000 Americans have downloaded their healthcare data, and now hundreds of companies are both supplying and using that data to build new products and services, and it'll get better over time.
So you're pleased with the state of deployment so far?
Well, I'm very pleased that there's a spirit of collaboration. The standards movement is getting great traction, and I want to just jump it into one more high gear, kick it up a notch, one more notch, so that we can get consumers accessing their energy data and apps and other products and services to help us improve the economy, improve our energy efficiency, and so forth.
Right. Some of the frustration we've heard here throughout the week is that the word has been called pilotitis. Everyone is like, enough of the pilots, enough testing, enough analyzing. Let's do it.
Remember, let's separate the two issues. A pilot is a one-off. True innovation is about identifying promising ideas, validating that the model works, and then having an idea that you could scale it. In standards, it's important because they can scale. So if the little blue button specification works in a community and 4 other communities replicate it and 100 do, the same application that can consume that file doesn't have to change with each additional community that comes on because the data is in the same format.
Are we going to hear from the president about this area of industry, this technology, smart grid areas as a job creator?
Well, he's been saying it in every town hall meeting he's been. If you go back to the jobs tour that he just finished, he went to Iowa 3 weeks ago. He was asked questions about where we're going to grow jobs. He has always said that smart grid makes sense. I was at a Jobs Council event in Dallas, Texas, and we had Lou Hay, one of the Jobs Council members, talk about this as a job creator because the business case is there, they want to move forward, they're going to put capital into the market. So there's no question in my mind that we're going to see increased investment and jobs, and if we're successful in building products and services, exporting these ideas around the world. It's a no-brainer. What
are the businesses to do that otherwise would be relying on more stimulus funding in today's budget environment and the economy?
I don't believe this is an area that requires more stimulus funding. I believe we're in a market condition now where the vision is out there, the business case is increasingly being proven, our Recovery Act investments are showing the returns on investment that are informing the regulators to make judgments about what should or shouldn't move forward. We are now in the mode of identifying how the market conditions should operate that would facilitate the kind of capital deployment. Right now we're at an execution mode, not a new stimulus mode. And I think hundreds of billions of dollars are going to be plowed in by the private sector to move this industry forward.
Wow, so smart grid is no longer a fledgling industry.
Well, it never was. It's always been perceived as an area of growth. The challenge has been to get all these pieces moving together. Standards, security issues, ensuring that we have the rules of the road at all levels of government that facilitate investments in this area. And once you get those things swimming in the right direction, magic will happen. You'll see more capital flow, more people back to work in an American electrical system that is modernized and reflective of the 21st century economy.